Hi, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Technique Tuesday, and we're going to be talking about distressing edges. Pardon the extra mess back here. I'm in the middle of a journal, and so I have different ephemera and things back here that would be too much for me to move. Anyway, so distressing edges is something that I think most of us understand and we know how to do, and we all have our favorite way of doing it. So this video is a two-part purpose. Number one, it's showing you how I do it, because sometimes I think we do it all differently. And number two, there was a time I didn't know about distressing edges or even understand the good ways or easy ways to do it. So not only will this, I hope, help the newbies, but it will also just give you a glimpse into the way I do it. So this is the way, number one, this is the way I normally do it. I get a cheap brown ink pad. This is a Ranger. It's a nice brown, and it was like $1.99 at Tuesday Morning. This one is actually getting fairly dry, so I'm gonna have to get a new one pretty soon. This one is a felt pad. So actually my favorite way to do it is like the stampabilities. This is black. It has more of a sponge pad, and with the sponge pad you don't even need a blender tool. You can just use the ink pad itself, and it saves so much time, and they're really nice to hold. So that is the easiest. I love the stamp abilities, the sponge. I haven't tried a lot of brands, so someone else might have a better one. Black is okay. I prefer brown, and my brown in this brand is gone. It's used up, so I need to get another one. So I decided I would get this one. Well, I didn't realize it was a felt pad. So I use my Ranger blending tool, which is fine, but then you got to sit here and pat it and brush it on and pat it and brush it on. And it's just feels like a little bit extra work, but still. So the idea with distressing the edges is to not only finish the cut edge, a lot of times it's white, but it just makes it look a little bit aged, a little bit finished, a little more texture, and a little more color. It really, really helps set the mood for a page. As you can see, the black finished it off a little more starkly, a little bit more modern looking. So those two ways. And then the third way for me is using distress ink. And I can use this distress ink the same way that I use this one, because they're the felt pads. So I use my blending tool. But one thing I do, because this is a junk journal, let's see, let's take the spiced marmalade. If I'm going to do the spiced marmalade on the pink, I'm not even going to wipe the brown off of this. Maybe I should, you know, but these are junk journals, so I don't mind a little bit of brown. It might contaminate my pad a little bit. I haven't had too much problem with that, and I just like the look. I think that's really cool. Sorry, my boys in the background are calling and playing and all that kind of stuff. So here's Worn lipstick, and I'm not even going to switch from the orange to the pink, and I'm just going to, you know, you can wipe the felt pad off if it gets too dirty. So super simple. I don't know why I try to film these at night while they're running around and having their crazy time, but I need to get this done. So there we go. Technique Tuesday. I hope it was helpful to you. Super simple. Sometimes the things that make the largest difference are the most simple. So have a great day.